Hello, friends and adventurers, and welcome back to Sally Cat Plays Exile 2 Crystal Souls. Fort Halidon has been awakened and alerted. Now it is time to advance to Ornotha Ziggurat. When you reach the entrance, Vanatai guards come out and watch you carefully, wondering if it is time to attack Ornotha Ziggurat. Not quite yet. The Vanatai nod and return to their preparing. I actually want to investigate this tunnel on my own first. Scorn, hit the lights. So this is the barrier tunnel. Fittingly, it does in fact have magical barriers. Telemaine, do the thing! You try to pass through the barrier, but as soon as you get close, the magical wall swells and surges, stronger than before. The heat forces you back. Well, now isn't that something? It looked like Dispel Barrier worked, but really, no avail. And this is quite a big and strong barrier. I don't think Dispel Barrier is going to cut it here. The wide passage is blocked here by a huge, crackling energy barrier. It was obviously created by beings of great power. You try to find a way through or around the barrier, but no luck. It's just too powerful. So yeah, we cannot do anything in here without bringing the Vanatai with us from Fort Halidon. Back we go. Also, off-screen, I did decide to identify those scrolls I found in the lava flow. And I am bringing them to the Vanatai supply room because they are pretty much garbage. We've got a scroll of flame, slow, poison, stealth. I'm not going to use these. Instead, I think I will pick up those razor discs. Good trade, right? Slightly annoyed that I have to identify each stack of razor discs. Steel razor discs. Okay. Anyway, now Scorn has plenty of extra ammunition. Just in case I decide to have her throw not spells at everything. Alright, we are now fully prepared, except Telemaine is a bit low on spell points. Ahem. We are now fully prepared. Begin attack! The moment you give the word, the forces inside the fortress leap into action. Weapons are sharpened, supplies are loaded, and platoons are assembled. The Vanatai were prepared. The force is ready to leave inside of 2 hours. Martel approaches you. We will march ahead, clearing away resistance and opening barriers. The tunnel to the Empire lands is to the west. Pass through it. From there, the Ziggurat will be south, then west. We will hide near the Ziggurat as long as we can, and then attack. You must catch up with us by then if you are to profit from our distraction. For sure, we won't be able to hide for more than 2 days. When you reach the Ziggurat, enter it and we will join you. Good luck, and hurry. And with that, the small but lethal force, rich with skill and magic, leaves the fort. Okay. The fort is still there, but operating on a skeleton crew. The remaining guards peek out warily, hoping an attack doesn't come. Well, let's get on with it. The last stragglers are leaving the fort. The attack is well underway. So yeah, we do have plenty of time if we follow the direct path. Stopping and resting might have cost us a little bit of time. This time, when we get close to the barrier, it fades away and gives us access to the ancient storeroom. Full of potions and yet more razor discs. Again, not identified. The wide passage is blocked here by a huge crackling energy barrier, obviously created by beings of great power. When you approach the barrier, a tunnel opens through it in front of you. You could pass through single file. Fancy magics on those Vanatai keepers. There is a desiccated Vanatai corpse here, carefully laid out and unimaginably old. You respectfully step around it. I wonder if this Vanatai was responsible for erecting the barriers in the first place. You see that someone has drawn a blue crystal on the cave wall. Looking around, you see a concealed passage heading west. Indeed. We are deep in Empire territory. You are deep in enemy territory. Therefore, it's only to be expected that you'll run into groups of soldiers like this one. And waste some time fighting a bunch of guards. Alright, let's not run into any more Empire patrols. You catch up with Fort Halidon's troops. They are pleased to see you, and Martel shows you the preparations they have made, and the magic their shapers can unleash. If you reach the gates of the fort soon, they will attack with you, helping you enter. You are at the west end of the secret passage. From here, you have a clear view of the Empire Ziggurat. Its smooth, huge granite looms high above the cave floor, and many guards patrol around it. You are seeing increasing signs of Empire activity. Abandoned camps, lots of tracks, and skeletons hanging from the walls. Ugh. You are far past enemy lines. You head back, before you meet an enemy force too strong to be resisted. Aw, the game is accounting for me wanting to explore everything and not letting me do the stupid thing. Also, just a little side note before we enter the Ziggurat. Very observant viewers might recognize that barrier tunnel we went through from the previous game. We are in fact in the stretch of territory between Erika's Tower and the final confrontation with Greyhoth. Just nice little continuity details there. You arrive at last at Ornotha Ziggurat, powerful Empire fort, and hiding place of one of the 3 lost crystal souls. Between you and the fortress, however, is a broad plain. The plain is covered with Empire troops, ready to kill or die to prevent intruders from entering Ornotha, and they see you instantly. Before the Empire troops can charge you, however, the call of a horn echoes through the valley. You look behind you, and see the Vanatai warriors of Fort Halidon, running impossibly fast over the plains towards you. The Empire troops think the Vanatai are more of their traitorous allies, and back off. They are extremely surprised when the Vanatai run past you and charge them. They are heavily outnumbered, and outgunned as well, and in all probability, doomed. However, their attack may be just the distraction you need to enter the fort. Then, before you can move, there is a bright flash of light at the north end of the battlefield. A wizard has appeared. He is short, stocky, and hunched over, and wears impossibly black robes. And, from the way the other soldiers act, this man is totally in command. Now entering Guardian Plains. We're in for a pretty big fight here. Charge! Okay, did manage to get some Empire forces cursed. Oh my goodness, Vanatai Lords can cast Avatar, as well as summoning demons. Feels a little weird to have a demon on my side. And yes, this dark-robed wizard here is Garzahd himself. Oh, I don't like that. And now that I've spent a good chunk of time softening everyone up, let's see what I can do with Mass Charm. I got a couple of them. You are not friendly. Oh, but if I cast Shockwave, that might ruin the charming. So let's do a bit more of a targeted approach with some death arrows instead. You can target friendlies with that. Range is not quite what I would like. Yeah, I don't imagine Garzahd is going to be too fazed by my spells at this point. Oh no, he takes a little damage. Okay, once again, have to check who's actually friendly now. Garzahd will never be friendly. Really should have just hit him with a wound spell there. Garzahd decides he's had enough of this combat. With a few mumbled words, he disappears. His troops are horrified at losing their leader, but their desperation drives them to fighting with redoubled ferocity. Is there even anyone left for that to apply to? Because you're still charmed, and you're still charmed. There's no summons left over here. Yeah, I think we've, kind of cleared out all the hostiles. Ooh, magic studded. I don't think I need any more magic armor, but always cool to find it. Mostly it's just good to be picking up the extra food. You pass the Guardian Plain and move quickly up the hill towards the Ornotha Ziggurat. Behind you, you hear the screams and sounds of battle. The Vanatai fight well, but they will be lucky if any of them get out alive. Presumably the Empire has plenty of reinforcements to throw at them. Aware of the magnitude of their sacrifice, you move purposefully towards the fortress. The smooth walls of Ornotha Ziggurat loom above you. Every Exile soldier has heard of this place. It is where the best of the foe's troops are trained, equipped, and sent from. It is a place of steel, and strong arms, and hatred for you. No guards are nearby at the moment. Odd. You're confident you will meet plenty of soldiers before too long. A huge bronze plaque reads, Ornotha Ziggurat. And they're actually letting us into the front door. Of course, there's a welcoming party. Perhaps this was a mistake? Oh, crud, there's a Rakshasa. Actually, I should try something here. The Staff of the Magi can cast Firestorm. It's probably not quite as effective as just having Telemane cast the spell from his own spell points, but it is free. And who can argue with free damage? Speaking of free firestorms, yoink. And I might have to actually use some of those because my spell points are not holding up super well. Mass Charm is perhaps not super worth it. But for now, I can just wander the fort and regain a few spell points that way. Side entrance. More free food, yes please. Actually, Telemane doesn't quite have the space for small healing potion, so I'll just use another item. It looks like the back entrance has been protected by a variety of booby traps. There is no shortage of tripwires ahead, set at all heights. Cimmerine, can you handle it? Yes. And yes. And finally, yes. Is that a regular statue? Appears to be. Hi. Maintenance? Guess not. Oh, even more traps. And even more disarming. And an odd little cell here. Okay. Prisoners, or discipline or something. Oh hey, more of you. You're all so eager to come and greet me. Oh my. Okay, with some of those being basic soldiers, I really expected more of them to die in that shockwave. Should probably cure that disease. Oh, hey, there's more of you. You know what? Kazal, you be useful with a heal all. Okay, is that all in this corner? And I have stumbled into the dining hall for more tasty foods. Nothing on these bookshelves. And now we can complete the perimeter sweep. Dedicated, aren't you? Okay, I think I was getting shot at from more in the center area. I'm just gonna keep going on through here. Large kitchen. And yes, the Ziggurat does have a pretty significant enemy spawn rate. We shall have to see just how long these episodes are and how much I end up editing. Oh, High Priest, not good. Ugh, fire-resistant High Priest. Guardian, wonderful. Oh boy. Okay, so, rather large courtyard training area here. I think I'm starting to thin out the enemies a little bit, perhaps, maybe. Fairly generic storage rooms. Yeah, I don't think there's anything hidden in the walls. See, now I'm only getting attacked by one enemy at a time instead of whole bunches of them. Razor discs are actually pretty nice. Oh no, there's a High Priest. And he's got Martyr's Shield. Which means magic may be the best way to go. Or ranged weapons. Well, ish. Still not sure how shades count as demons here. Oh, that doesn't look at all ominous. Nah, it's just your standard evil temple. Standard issue in all Empire installations now. Thanks, Garzahd. Rather large barracks.
Cool.
I will always hit the get button when there is food. And very exciting clearing out of the barracks and commander's quarters. Someone has left their rapier, still in its sheath, in this dresser. It's an old, well taken care of, and beautiful weapon. I think I will actually take the time to identify that one. Magic rapier. Trouble, what are you packing these days? Magic rapier and a mithril short sword. 6-5. Magic rapier is actually a little bit better. Ooh, Trouble also has a scroll of kill. And of course there's nothing in any of the other dressers. Are you important? Not so much. Are you important? No. Are you interesting? Potentially. Uh-oh, a few of the floor tiles look loose. Ow. Let me reload from that one. Try again. Okay, better. And what's in the random treasure box? Food and random treasure. Little gold. What do you mean I have to disarm this again? Alright, much better. And there is another suspicious hole in my map. And more suspicious floor tiles. Yep. And another random loot chest. With absolutely nothing of value. I do sometimes miss the dark outlines from Exile 1. Makes player and NPCs a little easier to see. Some sort of unfinished storeroom, maybe? Or perhaps ore storage for what is evidently a forge. What horrors await in this foundry? None horrors? That's weird. I definitely expected some demonic smiths in there. Whatever. expecting that. And giant slug. Yeah. Okay, let's get a little more healing going. Particularly on Scorn. Okay. More living fungus, just what I wanted. Spore Beast, and, oh, that's not great. I can't read the sign in combat mode. Holding cell number 1 has a Rakshasa. And yes, Rakshasas are vulnerable to wounding. I can't actually see him from the doorway. And just on a lark... What did I kill? Rakshasa cast Shockstorm. Great. Oh, yes, the Rakshasa does indeed take damage from Shockstorm. And the Spore Beasts are not that strong. Haha, well done. Somewhat less well done with the party placement. Fascinating. There is an invisible barrier across the corridor here. To the north, everything is normal. Once across it, there is a horrible, nose-wrinkling, stomach-twisting smell. There must be a lot of garbage nearby. Sign reads, Trash Pit. I'm betting that there are some shamblers in there. Or at least one Spore Beast. Black. Okay, found the shambler. Anybody else in here? No, but this really is a massive trash pit. With a mystery ring. Holding cells 2 and 3. I will come back for those in just a moment. Oh. Little mushrooms and water supply. Okay. Too bad it's not a healing spring. Hello, who's here? You guys. Oof. Okay, there were only 2. Only 2 per cell. And what did we learn? Absolutely nothing. And in the center of it all is this evil altar. Lovely. You find a black altar, shot through with red, glowing veins. Looking at the thing makes your eyes hurt, and the skin on your face start to feel sunburned. It's a powerful shrine. There is a dagger on the altar, intricately carved from a single piece of green crystal and wrapped around with mithril wire. It's a fantastic weapon. And I'm sure taking it will have absolutely no negative consequences whatsoever. Can I make this safer by sanctifying it? When you begin the spell, a thick nimbus of blue energy appears around the altar, sending off waves of heat and attempting to deflect your holy energy. It doesn't do any good. The altar explodes, filling the room with stone shrapnel. And destroying the dagger, apparently, because all that remains of the altar are scattered stone fragments. As much as I do enjoy destroying evil altars. When you take the dagger, a bolt of blue energy comes from the altar and hovers around you. In a flash, bits of the energy strike your holy people, making them feel very lightheaded. Oh dear. Nobody can cast priest spells. Good thing I've got a potion of clarity. Morwen is no longer dumbfounded. Yeeh. Well, let's... Oh, Telemane doesn't actually have enough spell points to do the identifying. The altar is still there, dark and imposing. So, smashy smashy. Okay, the altar's destroyed, but Kazal and Scorn are still dumbfounded, but not enough to actually matter. Okay, I can live with this. Morwen is a bit low on spell points. There is a robing and preparation room for the temple here. The smell of incense is heavy in the air. And it's got some dust. I'm not going to bother finding out what particular kind of dust that is. It's either going to be cleansing powder or dust of choking, I imagine. Locked door here. Too many soldiers coming in. Another robing and preparation room. This time with some sort of helmet. And another locked door. Aha! A spiral staircase leads up to the highest of Ornotha Ziggurat's 3 tiers. And another one on this side. So yes, either this main level counts as a tier and the Guardian Plane below also counts as a tier, or the central temple area here is raised up compared to the rest of it. I think that's a little bit more clear in the remakes. Anyway, what awaits us on the highest level? Find out next time. Have a good one, everybody.